Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarva dharmasvarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. We are entering into the next chapter, the Master's birthday celebrations at Dakshineshwar. Sunday, February 18th, 1883. The Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna arrived at Govind Mukherjee's house at Bulgaria near Calcutta. Besides Narendra, Ram and other devotees, some of the Govinda's neighbors were present. The Master first sang and danced with the devotees. After the kirtan, they sat down. Many saluted the Master now and then. He would say, "Bow before God." "It is God alone," he said, "who has become all this. But in certain places, for instance, in a holy man, there is greater manifestation than in others. You may say, there are wicked men also. That is true. Even as there are tigers and lions. But one need not hug the tiger god. One should keep away from him and salute him from a distance. Take water for instance. Some water may be drunk, some may be used for worship, some for bathing, some only for washing dishes." We see here Sri Ramakrishna beginning with Master first sang, danced with devotees. When a gathering is there, all minds must be tuned to one reality. When we are awakening spiritual consciousness in people, it is not normal academic class or where mind can be spread or can be thinking of different ideas when the teaching is going on. But in spiritual world, this doesn't suit. All minds must be tuned to one reality, one truth. All must be thinking of the same. And each thought must be the wave, must be touching other, and the heart must be tuned to the divine. Sri Ramakrishna, whenever he sees, and commonly whenever there is satsanga or spiritual meeting, we begin with a prayer and a song. When prayer goes on or a beautiful song is coming up, the mind already is withdrawing from all external things and slowly it is getting tuned with the nature outside. We get tuned to the nature. Once we get tuned to the nature, we are in a different world altogether, as if. Even see, now I am sitting here, the vast window is there, I can see the nature outside. Suppose I put the shutters. The presence of nature is absent. My mind becomes limited only to this room. When the shutters are open and nature I am able to see, immediately mind expands to that level. But when a song goes on, when singing is there, we see that already the nature, I am getting tuned to the nature. The singing song contains a raga. The whole universe is moving, every object in its existence, it is moving in rhythm with nature. Raga tala is going on everywhere. Every object, the apple is growing in a particular rhythm. The mango grows in another rhythm. And it has its own raga by which it is tuning itself to nature and growing. Mango has its own nature and its own way of tuning to the nature and growing. So this, we also, humans, has the highest manifestation of consciousness. Plants have the minimum, yet they remain tuned to the nature to grow itself. Human has the maximum consciousness and it grows in its own way. How it grows, how it becomes vast, how it develops itself. Similarly, when this is one aspect of nature in which I am in tune with the nature, when dance goes on, Sri Ramakrishna is dancing. When dance goes on, another aspect of nature, the rhythm and movements. In song, there is no movement. There is movement of my mind. Within mind it is there. In dance, there is another aspect of rhythm with movement. And it catches, draws the attention not only of mind, and the meaning is holding on the heart also. And here we see the presence of divine is brought by the meaning of the song. If you know the meaning of the song, I feel the divine presence also. The rhythm makes me move in movement. The sattva, raja and tama, matter. Rajas is movement. Sattva is perception. And material existence, bodily existence and the world around, Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Apa, Prithvi, all these are material existences. And my body too is made up of these 5 elements. The movement is associated with matter. And the matter and the sattva, rajatama all are tuning to the divine. It is manifestation of the divine, as if the whole universe is going back to the source. We get absorbed in various aspects of our existence, from the core of my being to the external most bodily existence. The whole thing is tuned to the divine. So in this, what could be, Sri Ramakrishna is in ecstasy. See the thing, an ordinary dance in the stage we see is different from a person who is dancing out of an ecstasy of divine love, loving God. God is dancing as if the divine is presented there. Divine is presented there. That presentation of the divine is what we see an important part. And this presence of divine, in presence of God, the whole thing is happening. And when the whole thing is dancing is ending, whole thing is coming down, everybody is filled from top to bottom, from the externalmost skin to the inner, and they are seeing divine everywhere and within themselves. The whole worldly existence, the personality dissolves. Personality is associated with the day-to-day activities of ours. When the personality dissolves, there remains individuality. In divine, individuality also dissolves, as if I am one with the divine. And then there is identity. I am so and so, so and so. This identity merges in the divine identity. Personality, identity, and individuality. All the three gone. What remains is my divine existence. Then Sri Ramakrishna says, you have to bow down, bow down, bow down. Now, where to bow down, what to bow down? Sri Ramakrishna is coming down from this ecstatic state, sitting with the devotees. All devotees are around. They are forgotten who they are, where they are, why they are. Everything is forgotten. The identity, individuality, and personality, when they dissolve, they are one with the divine, and all the world is extracted out and thrown away as if. The worldly, let alone the worldly tendencies, the world awareness itself dissolves. Now, bow down. Sri Ramakrishna is bringing the awareness. Bow down, bow down, bow down. Bowing down, everything is divine. Sri Ramakrishna is understanding their state of mind. Bow down everywhere. But all have concentrated their vision on Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna is radiating the absolute in this relative existence. The pure Satchidananda, as if it is there, is radiating, and all are just visualizing. And all eyes are riveted on Sri Ramakrishna. When Sri Ramakrishna is telling, bow down, they bow down, and it's bow down. He is telling, bow down, because wherever you see holy man, you bow down. Holy man, bowing down to a holy man. In what state these devotees have reached now is the holy man is at all times in the state in much more reality. Now these people, devotees, have forgotten their identity, but it is in dormant state. It is overpowered by the presence of Sri Ramakrishna. It is overpowered by his talks. His giving knowledge is overpowered by. In holy man, it is always there. When he sleeps, when he wakes up, when he moves in the world, when he is absorbed in the meditation, all it is same. There is one personality in man, the holy man at always. We have multiple personality. The integration of personality is one of the sadhanas of the spiritual aspirant. I am one with my mother, I am one with my father, I am one with my friends, I am one in the shrine, I am one when I am alone. But so many personalities are together. But when we see holy man, he is the same person in front of his family, in front of the world, when he goes to the shrine, the same person is moving about. There is no multiple personality. There is no internal conflicts. There is no guilt. There is no awareness of the world as world. He is being divine, seeing divine everywhere. That is the path that we have to walk. From if we see the Hinduism from ancient times of the Vedic times onwards, go on viewing, you see constant awareness of the divine is flowing at all levels through the sages and saints. We have to imitate their life. We have to walk in the path they walked, on the sandbank of time. The sages have walked, leaving their footsteps behind. Saints have walked in the same path, leaving footsteps on the bank of time. And we have to follow those steps to reach the same goal. This is imitation. Imitation of the divine brings us to the divine existence. The whole thing is, how will you manifest the inner divinity? We have to manifest at all levels. My thoughts must be divine. My actions must be divine. My feelings must be divine. What I perceive in the world must be divine. How much of corrections? But the mind is, which is associated with all senses. Behind every sense, if I am seeing somewhere, mind is behind grasping it. Suppose my mind is somewhere, my eyes are open, people coming and going, it will not recognize. Eyes are open, it is seeing, and mind is elsewhere, it is not grasping. Mind must be behind the senses, always to capture what senses are conveying. The senses never come under the sway of vasanas. Mind comes under the sway of vasana. Intellect also it cannot touch. The vasanas, old tendencies, past momentum, it cannot catch hold of senses or body or intellect, buddhi. Buddhi, indriya and sharira, it cannot catch hold of. They do their work, that's all. Mind is one which is always associated with all these. Behind senses, all the senses, there is mind. Behind the body, there is mind. My mind says, do this, it will. The mind is always under the sway of vasanas, past tendencies. And my existence is independent of that. Buddhi also, it doesn't. Buddhi has a little motherly affection for mind, and whatever mind says, it tries to accomplish. I want to eat a particular dish. Intellect will, buddhi will help the mind, manas, how to acquire all this, how to prepare, how to get, how to eat, all this buddhi. But till viveka interferes. When viveka interferes, the buddhi goes back to its own, gives up that attachment and the affection it has for mind, and becomes independent. Oh, I have a purpose in my life. I have to go. I cannot hold on to this world. Whatever you get in this world, be it progeny, children, be it wealth, be it name and fame, all these are impermanent and perishable. And as we grow old, we will see those who honored, those who kept me as their intimate relationship, all will retire from me. They start going away. I am left alone. My wealth will not help me. My children will not help me. If they are still alive, also will not help me. They are going to disappear. Whatever we attain in this world is going to disappear. So, always our whole attention, what is not changing, what is eternal, how to hold on to that. Where is it? How can I hold on to? Our whole ambition, our life must be governed always by the thought of divine. Whatever you think, whatever you feel, always see that, in and through that, can I get freedom from this universe? Can I get freedom from the nature? Can I get freedom from all that which is limiting me? And see, my life is limited. My bodily existence is limited. My youth is limited. My childhood is limited. Everything is just passing, and I'm just passing through so many shows, and in the end, I'm empty as it is. Only the tendencies I have developed to run after these things again and again. So, when you are touching, so you are holding something, when you are doing something, do whatever makes your soul, gives your soul freedom. What gives freedom to your soul? Do that. Whatever gives freedom to your own existence. I must be free. Nature should not bind me. My mind should not bind me. My senses should not bind me. I want, with viveka and jnana, with bhakti, all this must obey my command. I want to love God. I want to serve the world. Where there is sacrifice, where is there unselfish love, there my whole being must be rushing forth. This is the whole program. This is the path in which the sages and saints moved about, and we have to go. Sri Ramakrishna is telling, wherever you find holy man, bow down. By bowing down to a holy man, I am recognizing the divinity. In Bhagavad Gita we see Krishna telling Arjuna in the Vibhuti Yoga, see me here, see me there. Nakshatrana Maham Shashi. I am the moon amidst the stars. I am this, I am that. You see me here, see me. Is he not there elsewhere? The same question comes here. Sri Ramakrishna is explaining that point. See, divine is everywhere, God is everywhere. You may say, God is in the wicked man also. Sri Ramakrishna is telling them, bow down to holy man, bow down to holy man. Because the eyes are riveted on him. There is holiness, there is divinity, there is purity. The God has come in the form of man here. Bow down to the holy man means I am recognizing divinity. Then Sri Ramakrishna continues, he doesn't end with this. He says, see, the God is pervading everything, everything is divine only. One God has become this whole universe and all beings. Then, why should you bow down only to holy man? Because you are able to at least recognize one place where there is divinity. Then Sri Ramakrishna continues, you may say that God exists. Does not God exist in the wicked man also? Yes, in the wicked man also God exists. That doesn't mean that you must get associated with him, or because you are not yet come to the stage of being immune to all these external things. You are not become to that extent that you are not going to be affected or influenced by the external things. Once you come to that stage, grown up, that nothing can affect you anymore, you can mix with everyone, hug everyone. Till then, try to see the divine, where divinity is clearly manifest. Then in wicked also you will be able to see. Sri Ramakrishna says, see in tiger also there is God, but you cannot go and hug the tiger because from distance you recognize the divinity. Life is there. It is living being, maybe wicked, but life is there. What is this life? Life is expression of consciousness through matter. Chaitanya is expressing through body. That Chaitanya is there. God's presence is there. Chaitanya is God. Body is matter, Prakriti. Chaitanya and Chit-Shakti has become body and Chaitanya. But it has acquired a particular nature. Like fire is God, but it can cook your food and also it can burn down your home. So both are possible. So when you see an object, don't try to forget to see the divine there, but use how you have to use and see what you can offer to it. Wicked man is there. Can you change? Change. If you can't, offer your prayers. So here we see Sri Ramakrishna telling, when you see a wicked man, keep away till you completely become realized soul and a saint, that nothing can stain you anytime, nothing can tempt you anymore, nothing can harm you. You are beyond the cycle of karma, karmic cycle. So till then, keep away from the wicked, but don't forget, one is bhavana, one is kartavya. Bhavana and kartavya are different. Bhavana is enshrined in your heart. Kartavya is what you are going to do. Keep away, mentally bow down to the Lord within and be always associated with the divine. Be always associated with holy men. Be always in the thought of the divine, enshrining the divine within. Move about in the world freely, like a golden pot moving in, remaining anywhere it can. Gold pot, gold thing can remain anywhere. It will never get rusted nor harmed. Like that, you live in the world and become one with the, ultimately one with the absolute divine ocean of bliss, peace, love, absolute Satchidananda. All right, for today, this much. We have begun the new chapter and tomorrow we'll continue again. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.